your Liberty looking good. Man, y'all look like y'all ready to win another championship, right? Y'all look like some. So far in this short sample size, 3 games in, you and Minnesota, y'all look like the 2 best teams in the league right now.
Yeah.
Indiana look like they right there with y'all. The team who I thought was gonna be a part of that is struggling. So the Aces right now look like they trying to work out some kinks.
Yeah.
They look like they working out some kinks. But those 3 teams, the Fever, who look like they a step behind y'all, one step behind y'all, and then you got you guys in Minnesota, who's playing like the 2 best teams in the league right now. You know, Natasha Cloud is showing people that she's
one of them ones.
She's showing people she one of them ones, man. What Smoke Jr. gotta say? Smoke Jr. says, "Damn, Brooke, you a Fever fan now?" Who said that? Who said I'm a Fever fan? I'm definitely not a Fever fan.
I didn't think they was. I didn't think they was going to do much Fever, even though they did acquire a lot of good players. But they playing like they got a chip on their shoulder now.
Yeah.
And in Minnesota, they want their leg back. So.
Yeah. See, the thing about Minnesota is Minnesota looks good. Even in, because they was down by, I watched that. I don't know if y'all seen it. I watched them versus Connecticut a couple days ago. Connecticut almost beat them, but they came back in the end and they won. So Minnesota looks good, but and I like that big they got coming off the bench. I can't think of her name right now. I think she's a French girl, if I'm not mistaken. But she looks really good. Problem is, they still look small, even with the new big they got. They still look small. So I don't know how they're gonna fare when they go, when they run up against Jonquel Jones again. Jonquel Jones is all of 6'6". You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they fixed the issue, but they look good. But they look good last year, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with Minnesota if they able to right their wrongs that they had last year. But they, like I said, they still kind of look small to me still this year. Even if you look at their numbers, their rebounding numbers ain't that great as a team so far. So surprising me also, chat and Mikachu is Phoenix. I expected Phoenix to look worse than how they looking, but Phoenix is early, but they finding ways to win. Chicago Cheetah says, right now I have to go with the New York Liberty repeated champion. I mean, it looks like it. I mean, the playoffs is the playoffs, so we're not gonna know who's who and what's what till the playoffs happen. But right now, early reactions, the New York Liberty look like they on pace to repeat. That's just what it looks like, right? And then you got Minnesota and the Fever right there that's looking like we want to contend with you. And I believe the Aces will be there by the end of the season. But right now I could tell that they struggling. I think they lost tonight to the Storm. So
Phoenix is right underneath.
Yeah, they 2-1.
Yeah. Now they 3-1.
Oh, they 3. Okay, they got to win them at 3-1. T. Camilla says, "What did I miss? Did I read Brooklyn is an Indiana fan now?" I don't know where that's coming from. I that didn't come from me, T. Camilla. So yeah,
that's Indiana.
I think people want me to be a Fever fan, maybe. CJ says,
and the NBA.
And that's why I'm a paying member now. Hey, appreciate you, CJ. Appreciate you for becoming a member of the channel. What'd you say about Mikachu?
Fuck Indiana. Yeah. Fuck them all.
Heard you. Man, I don't got no hate for no teams. It's just basketball. I enjoy it, but I'm definitely not a Fever fan. I'm a Chicago Sky fan. I'm a Angel Reese fan. Angel Reese is the only reason. She's the only reason why I'm in. So it's like that hasn't changed. But I will say this, and this is just me being honest about my favorite player because I'm not biased. I need Angel to start shooting the ball, man, because I need to see growth. She annoys me when she just stays the same. I need to see the growth. I need to see the stuff you showing me that you're working on. I need to see you implementing it. So the fact that she's so hesitant to shoot the ball annoys me.
I think that's coaching though. Coaching gotta give you the green light. I mean, if you one of the ones, you gonna take it. But I think that coaching, they trying to run a set. You trying to follow the set, but the set ain't working right for her game.
Yeah, but again, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I think it's the play style, the coaching sets. But it's times where, as a player, you need to. Sometimes Kobe manipulated the triangle, and what I mean by that is the triangle is an offense where depending on where you standing at, you got to pass the ball and then cut and move here and da da da. There's times where Kobe said, "Nah, I got my shot. I ain't," you know what I mean? Like he knew how to get to his spot and he would score. Where Angel, sometimes because she don't shoot and she's not looked at like a shooter, the defense falls back and just look at her. And instead of her saying, okay, well, let me get comfortable and shoot this ball because I'm wide open, she still drives into the defense, or she's still a hold it and look for the pass. And it's like, Angel, in those times where you wide open, shoot the ball, right? And it's like, I understand the mindset is, hey, if I get closer to the basket, it's a high percentage shot. But not necessarily, because once you get closer to the basket, you got a bigger defender on you that's taller than you, and now they blocking your shot or contesting your shot where you miss it anyway. Whereas that wide open shot, because nobody's around you, even though you're further away from the basket, is actually a higher percentage shot because nobody's guarding you. It's a wide open shot. You get what I'm saying? So in those times, I just wish he would shoot it more. CJ says, I want you to be a Fever fan. I understand that. I like what I like, man. And just I don't have nothing against the Fever. I don't hate the Fever. But the Fever, Caitlin Clark especially, because Caitlin Clark is the only reason why I would have watched the Fever, right? Because the Fever, I don't really care about the Fever, but Caitlin Clark's game to me isn't as special as everybody else thinks that it is. And the reason why I say that is when Caitlin Clark is playing well, she looks amazing. People only focus on that. I focus on the totality of the game. When Caitlin Clark isn't playing well, she looks human. And there's a couple things that Caitlin Clark does that annoys the shit out of me as a fan of the game, which if those things wasn't in her game, I would like her more. So here's a couple things that I just don't like about Caitlin Clark, right? And this is not no hate towards Caitlin Clark. This is just me being honest. Just being honest. Okay. Caitlin Clark flops a lot. She's been doing it since high school, right? Or I'm gonna say since college. She's been doing it since college. It annoys me how every time she get a little bump, how she hits the ground and flare her body and do all this extra shit. That annoys the shit out of me. I don't like it when LeBron does it. I don't like it when it annoys the shit out of me in the males game. So it's not just about Caitlin Clark. I just don't like that when players do that. And Caitlin does that all the time. If you don't believe me, just go look at footage since high school. Since college, she's been doing it. Another thing she does that I don't like is when you dribbling, you're supposed to use your offhand for protection. But you can't extend the offhand and push people. That's an offensive foul. She does that every time she dribbles. That annoys me when I watch her play. It don't get called a lot. They allow her to do it. Cool, but it annoys me. Another thing that I've noticed about her is when you have a lockdown to a really good defender on her, she she dribbles the ball decently until you put defense on her, and then she starts to dribble side to side. I think she kind of changed that up a little bit this year. It looks like she's not going side to side as much. She's trying to like keep her front face and dribble or whatever the case may be. But my point is, when you put the right type of defender on her, you can see that they affect her. And then, you know, she either turns the ball over or try to pass it real fast. Like, so it's just certain things she does that I'm not that. It's like people who love her ignore it. They just be like for instance, I wasn't able to see the game because I was working, but I wouldn't have known she had 10 turnovers if that report ain't come out, right? Because nobody talks about everybody when it comes to Angel Reese. Everybody talk about the missed layups. Even if she having a good game, they gonna find something wrong she did. When people talk about Caitlin Clark, they act like she does no wrong at all, and it's like, come on, dog. She's human just like everybody else. She's a basketball player just like everybody else. So for me, when I watched Caitlin Clark, she didn't make me want to watch the game. When I watched Angel Reese, she made me want to watch the game simply because of the energy she played with. I just like that. Like, I just like how she just played the game with her energy, and that's what made me say, "Oh shit, who's this girl? I like the way she playing out there." This is back in college. Now that she came into the pros, I haven't really seen that Angel Reese. I'm waiting for that Angel Reese to show itself. So I understand how a lot of y'all who probably don't care about college or didn't really watch the college game and only seeing Angel in the pros is like, how can you like Angel? Because I probably, in a lot of y'all opinions, she's probably not that good, and I understand that. But Angel does have a lot of skills that may translate or they may not. It's up to her to translate them skills. So far y'all have seen the rebounding, so far y'all have seen the defense, and now even the ball handling is coming through a little bit. But one thing that I think she need to adjust that she didn't do in college, that she needs to do in the pros, is shooting the ball, because in college she was able to go and bully people at the rim and make those layups that she's missing now. Now that she's in the pros and these girls are taller than her, she's missing a lot of those layups because, one, she's getting doubled and triple teamed. She's getting fouled. The refs is not calling the fouls when they body her up. And then she's going up and she's looking for the foul through the contact. And it's like, that's on her. She needs to adjust that. Stop trying to play through the foul. Stop trying to look for the foul and actually just shoot the ball. Either shoot the ball, fade away. You know, she needs more finesse moves. And she's not really a finesse player. She never had to be in college because she would just bully girls and get her way. Well, you can't do that in the pros. And that's my issue with Angel. So that's my issue with Caitlin, right? Caitlin does a lot of things that I just don't like. When I watch her play, sometimes it annoys me how she flops all the time and do all this, that, and the third. And that's my issue with Angel. Angel, I need to just see her evolve her game to the pros now. She's trying to play the same way she played in college, and her game is not translating in how it was in college because these girls are bigger. So she needs to adjust and add more shooting, more floaters, more fadeaways to her bag. More when I watch Asia Wilson play, when Asia Wilson go up against taller players, she don't just go up and try to go over them like Angel doesn't get blocked. Angel Asia throws a lot of fake. She gonna pivot you, fake, and then go up. That freezes the defender because the defender don't want to foul. Angel don't do that. Angel don't freeze the defender. Angel just try to go up strong and get blocked. So that's what I need to see from Angel for her growth. And with Caitlin, I respect Caitlin's game, but Caitlin is not. It's a lot of things that's in Caitlin's game that annoys the shit out of me.